that could, I mean, you want to call down a slut, that's one thing. But to call her a Jew slut? Yeah. How come that didn't make your panel, Wendy V? Where's the videos for it?
Okay, I'm going to address this just because my name was brought up. Laura, you obviously did not watch my video because at the start I made it quite clear. It was about your creepy buddy still having children's content on his channel. That's what it was about. It was not about Limonade. That stream had finished by the time any of that shit went on Limonades. Had nothing to do with that. My video was about that. Getting the kids' content off of that channel. And I'll keep recording every time shitty, gross stuff goes on over there where kids are going there to watch Toy Story. That is it. I'm not sure why you're even bringing it up.
Now you got racists that you're welcoming into the community, Marsha, Diane, and Wendy? They're blatant fucking racists. They're all white supremacy. Morbid Angel, how you feeling about being on a crew with fucking...
I've got to stop it there. Before Morbid Angel's going to tell her story, I hope everyone listens to it after this little bit. But you know what, Laura? What you're just doing right here is what has been done to Savage, Pirate, Shannon, Rainbow for months. Why don't you go ask Pirate what it's like to get called that? And, I mean, they've got pictures of them in clan outfits, and it's been unrolling over there for months. But you probably wouldn't know that. I don't know, because you're not... I don't know. I'm not going to go into it, but go ask Pirate how it feels to be called that with no basis whatsoever. Seriously, you're just so ignorant sometimes.
I went into Laura's last night, and I decided to go ahead and leave because I've always been a defiant person. I never obeyed authority. My mama couldn't control me, nor could my stepdad. And I'm not going to let anybody else control me and tell me who I can talk to and who I can't. I don't give a fuck if they're a white supremacist, as long as they are cool with me and I know their boundaries, because I've run into a lot of white supremacists and I'm still living. I've even partied with some. I'm just at that point where, because I guess I talked to Marsha Whitesnake yesterday, and that woman's never done anything to me. Limonade, I don't know. I've never really been in her room. I don't know Diane and Wendy like that. Oh, hell no, Remy. Ain't nobody gonna boss me around. And that's why I left Laura's. You know, I started seeing some shit. And this is just not her. There are other people, but sometimes I have to protect the ignorant. And not say anything. I try to stay in my own lane. I've been here just for a little while. I'm a small person. You know, I don't want a big ass room anyway because it's harder to control. And sometimes, yeah, even I can be a controlling person, but to a degree. But when it comes to other people, they should be allowed to go and make friends and do, yeah. Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Remy. And I wanted to say something so bad. I just said, you know what? I'm out of here. I don't really have anything bad to say about Laura because everybody's got issues. I got my own fucking issues. And I'm going to go ahead and just deal with that. I'm not fucking with her no more, and I don't want her fucking with me. Even though I know she can't hold a promise no longer than 3 days. I'm not fucking with Tracy no more. And I don't have anything bad to say about her. Because I don't need to drag people to get ratings. I can adapt anywhere. You know, there was a point in my life when I was dealing with a person that was part of the KKK. And every time my friends came over for a while, she wouldn't let me downstairs. I lived above her. And one time she did invite me down. And the one man said, you know, if you was outside of here, I would have shot you. And I called him Billy Badass. Because I wanted to be quick to bust him upside his motherfucking head with a board. Anywho, as time went on, he was watching me. And he thought, because how he was raised, that black people were a certain way. And I like standing out sometimes like a turd in a motherfucking punch bowl. Don't get me wrong. And I had to show him that not all black people are the way the news projects. The girl that was my friend at the time was telling him, she's not like that. She's been giving us food. She helps us out. She cleans my house. She watches my kids. She feeds my dogs. She does everything that, you know, and she's well-mannered, well-spoken. And the guy was watching me. Do you know, after about maybe 6 to 9 months, I can't remember the time frame, he came up to me. And I was scared as fuck. And he said, I've been watching you. And you're not like how people were projected. He said, I see how you are with this person and her family. And I'm very sorry. And he said, because of that, me and my wife are leaving the KKK. He said, is it all right if I hug you? And I said, yeah. And I said, is it okay if I hug your wife? And he said, yeah. Well, they ended up moving to Florida. Now, mind you, this motherfucker was dealing with hardcore shit. Like, their group had actually killed a black man in a state for sitting in a car with a white girl at McDonald's. The leader was in jail, and he was a fucking hardcore motherfucker. And he decided that he wanted to leave. He was scared. So he waited for a dude to go to jail. And that motherfucker, for snitching, got his throat slit, but he's still living. But anyway, I made an impression that'll last a lifetime, that all people shouldn't be judging no motherfucker, because we all got flaws. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't give a fuck about anything or any nasty rumor that's been put out. Until you cross me, then we got a motherfucking issue. And if we can't settle it, it's best to just part ways and just not fuck with each other. I can be forgiving too, but that don't mean I'm gonna sit down and have a fucking cup of coffee with you either. I was pissed last night. Nobody is gonna tell me who I can't talk to or what chat I can't go to. I don't know how other people feel about the situation. And you can still be friends with Laura. I don't care. If we can treat each other with respect, I have no qualms whatsoever. It's not up for me to tell you, oh, if you come in my chat then you can't fuck with this person or that person or the other person. It's wrong. It was all BS. It was. I think it was a ploy to scare other people into not wanting to leave, even though some have admitted they wanted to leave, but they scared because they're afraid of what they might do. They're afraid of being doxxed. I don't do that shit, and I don't want it done to me. I'm deciding to stay in my own lane and do me. Every time I come in my motherfucking chat, I do me. I don't want no problems in here. I don't want no drama in here. This is a place where people can come to escape, to get away from whatever the fuck they're going through. I was going to trade insults, and I thought about some shit. And I did last night, and I'm actually sorry for that. Because sometimes I let my anger get the best of me. And I know how the game is played. I know I'm going to be talked about. I don't give a fuck. If they talked about our creator, they're going to talk about me. Sorry, Bluebird on my shoulder, but this is a day that I had to get shit off my chest before I grow hair and gotta shave it. I fuck with who I want. Nobody controls me. That's just crazy. I didn't misunderstand shit last night. I don't deal with Mickey Mouse bullshit, and I don't want it on my motherfucking blog. Yeah, I'm done with the negativity. I'm done. It's all bullshit. It's kind of like the gangs back home. East side, west side, north side. Can't walk on D block or you get shot. I lived in a place where I had to duck bullets on a daily. You think I'm actually afraid of this shit?
All right, let's get your end.
Okay. I was upset. I get a phone call from an individual that I'm not speaking to saying that my name was in Laura's chat. Now, mind you, I haven't done anything to anyone since I've been on YouTube. I go in there and she's ranting and raving about white supremacy. Okay. And then she asked me whether or not it was cool to hang out with white supremacists. Now, mind you, I'm black. And I didn't appreciate that. Okay. So, I was told that I took it wrong, which I don't believe I did. Because when you say that to a black person, it hits you to the core. Being the only black, basically female YouTuber in the community. And then she was spewing that, you know, if you want to deal with them, then we don't want them in our community.
Wow.
Okay. I felt
Did
that
you
was
feel singled out?
Yeah.
Because you are really the only black African-American live streamer that we all consider you a part of this community.
Right. And I just felt highly offended. So I blocked her and I blocked the other one. I don't want no problem.
Laura?
Yep. And Tracy.
Okay.
Because I can't deal with the constant drama. I can't.
Right.
I don't fuck with nobody. I don't, like, on a personal level, as far as trying to hurt them or trying to damage them, you know. Right. I'm just trying to get people to see it through my eyes, how I felt. And that's why I put the vid up this morning. pain or if I see something that stands out like a turd in a punch bowl. I've always been very bold and outspoken. If I offend anybody, I apologize. Right. But that's just who I am. Everybody's not going to like it. I know they've sent comments to Carla. But everybody's not going to like everything that I see. Some people disagree. Some people disagree. So I humor. If it offends people, then either don't come in my chat or I'll just limit or not say anything at all. Right. But I just have to keep the peace.
I believe that.
My husband actually was white.
Right.
And I have a biracial daughter.
Right.
You know, some people don't agree with that, and I respect that. But she's already here. But they still respect me, and I respect them.
Right.
You know, for her to ask me about white supremacy, you know,
well,
that
I can
singled me out.
You feel like you got singled out, and you absolutely did.
Mm-hmm. I just had to get it out because I didn't want to hold it in no longer. I've been feeling this way for a minute. Mm-hmm. And I've met really good people on here. You being one, Eagle, she was the very first one that let me and Carla hear each other's voice for the first time. So I'm always going to have mad respect for her. I got respect for you. I got respect for people that come in my chat. Even people that some don't get along with, I try to be peaceable. You know, I want YouTube to be fun, not bullshit. And I'm just so sick of it.
This is my outtake on that. And yes, you are one of I'm thinking two African Americans.
Hey, Ash.
You hang out with me. You talk to me.
Right.
You talk to Trisha. They don't like
yes,
that.
I do. I know. I found it offensive. And I was trying to get somebody to see it through my eyes, and they're like, oh, no, you're taking it wrong. She didn't say it like that. She said it directly to me. And I told her, I said, you know, I want out. I said, take my name off the thing, and I'm not coming back. That was just, to me, it was wrong. And especially, I could see if I did something to hurt somebody, but I didn't. I'm just glad I got it out of my system. It's like 10 pounds of cement being lifted off my chest.
Exactly. And
one question. What? I thought mulatto was just half black, half white. Now I'm old, so when I was young, it just meant half black, half white. Is it now racist?
To me it is when my son could be half black and half white.
Okay.
Which makes my grandchild white and black.
Okay. I just didn't know if it became a derogatory term.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying he is. He's mixed. My son is mixed. My grandchild is mixed.
Okay.
So she was saying that because my grandchild was mixed. I don't give a fuck if he's mixed with a Salvadorian or not. He looks different. He's tanner than everybody else. He's tanner than a fucking Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen my son? He's very dark. So her calling him that was in a derogatory manner. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Laura, please go and educate yourself before you talk about anything to do with racism. Please. Stop embarrassing yourself.